morning, Alicia. I just wanted to add a little music in the morning. Yes, bacon is the sinful delight. Absolutely. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here, Alicia. Oh, I must have scared somebody away. How are you today? It's good to see you here. For anybody who's new, I'm Kathy. I'm in Minnesota. Good morning, Debbie. Hello. And I homestead, and I'm a prepper in the way of preserving what I grow. I don't have any animals, but we're doing bacon today, and it is store-bought bacon, but I am doing great. Thank you. A little tired today, but otherwise I'm doing just fine. I don't know, for some reason I didn't sleep all that well last night, but anyway, it's all good. It's all good. I have more hours of the day here, so. Hello, Dave. Good morning to you. What's on my shirt? It is, let me see if I can, it's Chicago Bears shirt. I don't know if you can see it. So I have Chicago Bears. I'm not a Bears fan. There's a big story behind that. So anyway, I went to, probably about 6 years ago, somewhere in there, went to a Chicago Bears game with my brother and sister, and of course needed a shirt to wear to the game. So the Bears, yes, the Bears. So now in Ohio, Dave, are you Cleveland? Is that Browns? I'm trying to remember. I get the football and baseball mixed up. So Debbie, you're a Seahawks fan. Very good. Yeah, I'm really a Vikings fan. I mean, because I've been born and raised here with it. So you're not a Cleveland fan, okay. So I know some people are just not into sports at all. I have 4 brothers and 1 sister, and 3 of my brothers were in sports. They're in football, basketball. I think 1 brother did baseball. A couple of them were into track and field type of things in the way of like shot put and stuff like that. So yeah, no football in this house. So my brothers would play on the college teams too, as well as all through high school. And so I tell you what, I enjoy going to college games far more than pro games. And I'm not talking about like the Big Ten that are on TV and stuff, but just other less visible teams, I guess you could say, and because they just play their hearts out. They just go all out. So good morning, Going Green Mom. Hello. There you go, Alicia. Yep. Jim puts it on the TV and you go, okay, nap time. That's perfect. That's great. A racing junkie. As in car racing, I would imagine, since Charles has all those cars and everything. All right, you can see we have bacon and elderberry today. They do not go together. There's no like recipe that I'm going to make with both of them. So so anyway, it's just there was going to be a lot of lag time with the bacon, so I wanted to fill it with something else. So anyway, so I'm going to show you how I do my bacon. Now I've been doing it this way for I want to say maybe 3 or 4 years or so, and it is great. I love it. And basically, you just, and I know other people have picked it up too. No, it wouldn't be appealing going green. No, it wouldn't be appealing. And I don't have my sheet here, and I don't remember names very well, so I'm sorry. I know you've told me your name before, and I've forgotten. Anyway, bacon, I do a sheet in the oven. And it's easy. You get uniform pieces. You're not standing at the stove, tending it, turning it over, getting grease everywhere. It's just easy, easy, easy. So, and when just because I'm by myself, if I just want like 2 pieces of bacon, I'm not going to pull out a whole package or a pound or something and then have it in the refrigerator and it's like, oh, I need to use this all up within a couple days or something. Yes, it was. So Megan, I'll remember that. I have a daughter, Megan. Okay. Thank you. So I like to have, and I do this with chicken, I do this with hamburgers too and everything. I like to have some things cooked and in the freezer so that when I want to just add it to a meal or be part of a meal or be the meal or whatever, let's say I'm making eggs and it's like, oh, a couple pieces of bacon would be so good. If I have them all cooked in the and put in the freezer, I can just take them out, heat them up, and then I've got just that amount of bacon. And then I'm not wasting anything. Good morning, Patty. Good morning, beautiful to you too. Good morning, Rainbow 505. I can't hit my own thumbs up, Dave, so no. So I'm going to turn you around here and show you what I do. Hopefully you'll be able to see well. All right. And typically, because I'm making the mess, I'll end up doing 2 packages at a time. I've got one in the oven already so that you can see the final product. You don't have to wait around for it. Now, the bacon that I get, because I don't have my own pigs or anything, I get, it's at Walmart, but it's a natural one. It's uncured. There's no preservatives, no nitrates or nitrites. Pork raised without hormones, that type of thing. And it's really not even that, I don't think it's more expensive than regular. It's like $4.50 for a package. But I do like thick cut bacon, and this isn't, but you know what? I'll give that up for not having any preservatives or anything like that. So, all right, oops, first step. I already missed it here. Good morning, Dawn. How are you? All right, so in this pan, if you just do it like just on the bottom pan, you're going to have it sticking and scorching and wrecking your pan. So I either do the silicone mat or I will put a layer of parchment paper down, and then I put another layer of parchment because I've experienced it. The bacon, when it cooks really well, it'll, I guess you could say, stick or something to the bottom of it, and it just kind of ruins your pan. So I would rather use a little bit of this and save my pan. So anyway, you want to cut it a little bit longer than the pan, and then crease it in so when the grease is accumulating, it doesn't like leak underneath there. So because afterwards you want to pour all that grease out and collect it. So I've got my layer there. All right, now I'm going to put the bacon on here. And the reason I do 2 pounds at a time is because, you know, if I'm going to go to this work and this mess and run the oven, I might as well have 2 pans in there. So I just started by putting one at either end. It kind of holds the parchment paper down a little bit. Oh, thanks, Patty. Yeah, it's very tasty. It's really good. I just like that it doesn't have all this stuff to it. And again, my daughter is highly allergic to any corn products. So if this has been cured with any type of corn solution or anything like that, she'll end up in the hospital. So I just try to keep things in my house that I don't have to worry about if they're safe or not for her. So this is really pretty thin, but it's what I could get. So who else do we have? At work, you use parchment 40 pounds at a time. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I really like it. And it's unbleached parchment paper. That's why it's all brown. So, wait, that one's really thin, giving me some issues. And when you're laying it out, if they're shorter, go to one end so that if you need the extra room, you've got some space down here. Now the last, the other pack that I did had really long cuts, and it extended from end to end here. Yes, absolutely, Patty. We save it, and I am going to be growing some things in the garden this summer that people have told me are just like incredible, sauteed up in bacon grease. Some of the greens, like beets or radish tops or anything like that. So, okay. These are just odd shapes in this one. This one here. Some of these might, if they overlap a little bit, that's okay. They might stick together a little, but you'll be able to take them apart later. So let me wash my hands and I will be right back. All right, so you can see it's all laid out nice and flat. Another trick that I learned is putting one more sheet over the top, because what that does then you don't really, baking, you don't have to worry about it like curling all up, but what this does is it keeps it from splattering all over your oven, and you keep a nice clean oven. So I'm going to put this in the oven and I'll be right back with you guys. All right. Hello, 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 hello. You had radish tops last night in your salad? Awesome. Yes, it is my daughter, Megan. So, oh, that's interesting. Yeah, she's highly allergic to anything corn, soy, wheat, or peanuts. And there's like corn and soy in just about everything. So it was, and this is an adult thing that she acquired, and probably just in the last 4 years, maybe, something like that. And so, and I had been gluten-free before that for a couple of years, so I was already used to having certain things in the house and everything, but it was even more challenge in finding the right things. And really what it comes down to is you just have to make almost everything by hand, or, just everything homemade. So, but anyway. Oh, Caitlin, hello. How are you, darling? I do have something I wanted to tell you, Caitlin, that I know you've asked before to be a moderator, but I believe that minors can't be. So I just wanted to let you know that. And so 2 reasons. One, I do have enough moderators, but the other one is that I don't think minors can be. So just wanted to tell you that I appreciate the offer and everything, but we're good. We're good. You have histamine intolerance at this point. Oh, yes, absolutely, Megan. Because of all that, she can't take any inhalers, that's why with this current illness that's going around, if she were to get it, all they could do is put her on oxygen. She couldn't take anything because so many medications are corn or soy based for whatever properties they need in there, the different things like that. So I know, honey, but and I love you, Caitlin, but it's just not at this time, okay, sweetie? So we'll catch up on Facebook, okay? So anyway, yeah, it's pretty interesting. Anna, hello, Mimsy's Garden. So wow, Megan, that's really, yeah, it's tough. It's tough to be able to find anything. So all right. Anna, how are you today? You've been able to be out in the garden a lot? Well, that's good. I know, me too. She is home at this point. I know, that's great. I'm so glad that you're here. And my gardener has new seeds out. Ooh, oh, that would be good. That would be awesome. Well, Mimsy, I don't doubt it for one moment. I don't doubt it for one moment. Yes, Debbie, and it's something you have to be so careful of too. So, all right, bacon is in the oven. The first batch probably has about maybe 5-10 minutes left on it. It has been in already for 40 minutes at 375. Now you can put it up to 400 if you want it done quicker. You know, it's just, it depends on the thickness of your bacon, depends on your time frame, everything else. Of course, the hotter you make it, the easier it can hit that point of getting overdone. So just got to kind of watch it and smell it. It's smelling really good in here. But all right, so I have a jar of elderberries here that I got, I want to say 2 years ago, I think. And I had gotten a pound of European elderberries on Amazon. And, oh, hey, Alicia, no problem. The door smells bacon, yes. I can smell it going, oh. And one is the last, I ate yesterday around 2, I think. 2 or 3 and some soup. So I'm hungry and that bacon smells so good. So anyway, these are dried elderberries. So when you buy elderberries, you want to make sure that they're already dried. Or if you're able to grow your own. Now this I've had vacuum sealed. So to keep it preserved much better. So I still have a good, they smell good. Still have a good bit left. Okay. I'm going to turn you guys around again so you can see what's going on here. All right. So I'm going to make some tincture today. And I put it in these little 4-ounce bottles. And then I can just take a dropper, and put some drops in. I put it in my tea. I put it in every glass of water. So throughout a day, I will probably go through about a half a dropper a day, maybe something like that, depending on what I'm drinking. You can just get these little bottles on Amazon. I made my own label, just taped it on. And but I've got, this one is down to here. I went through one over the last year. I have one left. So this recipe made 3 bottles for me. So it made about 12 ounces. I just want to have this on hand for
whatever, in case I need to give it to somebody else or whatever. So you can take a pint jar. So let me see what we have here again. Hello, Lori. Hello, Bee Breakaway. Good morning to you. You watching from work? Awesome. Thank you, Mavis, so much. So you need a pint jar. You need dried elderberries, and you need vodka. Now, Megan, if you're allergic to corn and soy too, the vodka, I found a potato vodka. Most vodkas are made from grains, either corn or some wheat or rye type of grains. And there are other kinds of vodkas too. I think some from fruits, but this one's a potato vodka, and this is from Poland. Now it is only a 40% alcohol, which is fine. You can go to a 70% if you want to, but this works fine. This works well, and this is a 1 liter bottle. I just kind of go for cheap stuff. I don't drink, so it takes me a while to figure out what I need to use. So anyway, so you want to take the dried elderberries and fill your jar about a third of the way. So is that a third? Yep, that's about a third. So this is an old ball jar. It's got all the ridges on it. But yeah, fill it about a third of the way up. And then I'll have these left. So one batch is going to last me 2.5 years maybe of this. So I make the elderberry syrup. You have to use it within like 3 months or something like that, 3 to 6 months. But because this is alcohol based, this will last almost forever on your shelf. And that's why I prefer the tincture. And it's easier to just incorporate into your drinks. So I can get probably 2 more batches of it out of this. But just as in my prepper mentality and everything, at some point this summer I will probably get another order of elderberries and fill up this jar and have another jar probably on hand too. So I don't like getting that low. So, all right, then we do take the vodka and just fill the jar up to about there, to about a 1/2 inch from the top. And let me get a ring here. Sorry, I thought I had gotten that ahead of time. So there, that's it. That's all you need to do. Now what you need to do is let this sit for 4 to 6 weeks. No, it was 3 to 4 weeks. 3 to 4 weeks. Whenever they give you a range, I always like to go on the far end of it just to make sure it's getting all of the goodness that it can out of there. So I'm just going to mark it. Elderberry tincture. What's the date today? The 12th. 5/12/20. So, and this I'll keep up here so that I know, like around the beginning of June 12th, that I will need to finish it up. And then at that point, all I do is strain this out, and you can discard the berries and then just bottle up the tincture. It'll be all ready to go, and just bottle it up, and that's it. And you've got about a 3-year supply of elderberry tincture there. So
and that is it. Good morning, Tori. Hello. I'm so glad you could catch it. Yes. Oh, okay. That's a good idea. Just Xanax, vodkas. Oh, okay. Have you tried the? Well, you don't want to try it if it gives you a bad reaction. So, hey, Wendy. Hello. Oh, good. I'm glad you got the notification. Oh, you didn't get it. Okay. Your N is missing in there. So thank you, Anna, for spreading the word. I appreciate that. No. Oh, that's going to be tough. That's going to be hard. Losing the elderberries to the freeze. Good morning, Christina. Hello. Your tincture is ready. Okay, Tori. What I do is I bottle it with a dropper thing. I mean, you can pour it or whatever, but really you don't need more than a few drops. So when I have my glass of water and I fill it up, I put probably 4 or 5 drops in there. And I add about the same to a cup of tea. You can add to whatever, orange juice, whatever you want in there. And really that's all. That's it. Hey, Amber, good morning. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. I really appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much. But yeah, you just add it to whatever liquids you're drinking. And I wouldn't add it to, I don't know about, like sodas and stuff like that that are going to be harsher and maybe negating the effectiveness of the tincture. So definitely, water and iced tea or your hot tea or something. So no, you don't have to take it straight. No, I wouldn't do that well with it either. You had to take it straight. You're in Washington. Thanks, Amber. Washington. There's a lot of people online. I know like Broussards and Max and a bunch of people who are actually doing elderberries and drying them. You want to buy them if you can't find them locally or wild or anything like that. Get them. Get a bag of them that are dried. I got this on Amazon actually. So every once in a while they'd have sales. Right now, I don't know what that's going to be. I haven't looked at it lately. Oh, okay. It's so. Oh, Big Bear Homestead has it too. Okay, great. Thank you. Let me see. What is it? You'd ordered the tincture when you found it. Yeah, it's actually so much cheaper to make it. Now, when I got 1 pound of elderberries, I think I paid it's either $25 or $30 for the 1 pound, which seems like a lot, but it has made, like I said, 3 batches of elderberry syrup, so a batch I think would make a quart of it. So you've got 32 ounces for 1 batch. And I think I ended up figuring out that it took maybe, with the honey and the other things that were in there, maybe $6 or $7 to make the quart. Whereas you, for like 8 ounces, which would be a fourth of that, I think you pay anywhere from $16 to $25 for just an 8-ounce bottle or even a 4-ounce bottle or something. So, thanks Anna for coming. I appreciate it. So when you start paring it down for, it's like, okay, $30 worth of elderberries, the dried berries, how far it actually ends up going. And then the tincture, a 4-ounce bottle of tincture, I don't even know if you can get it in a 4-ounce bottle. I have a feeling you have to buy it in like a 2-ounce bottle, but I can believe that, Megan. I can believe. Okay, let me check the oven here and see how things are going. So I want to get the bacon out for you. right. I got talking a little bit too much here, and so I can turn you guys at the same time, holding hot grease. Okay. These stuck to the when I was pulling it out, so we got a little bit of things. But this is how they typically are, just nice and flat. They're all ready to go. Yeah, this smells so good. Now it depends on how you like your bacon. You know how long you want to cook it too. So I'm gonna let that cool just a little bit before I pour that hot grease into my cold jar. And dive in here so I don't crack my marble. So, but you can see how the can you guys see? You can see how the keeping the little bit of a ridge there has contained the grease, and so I can save all that. And I've got a nice tray of bacon. It's nice and flat. So anyway, very easy. Turn you guys again. Hello. Lori, you just got some at Whole Foods and $25 for 8 ounces. Wow. Yeah, and so I will get 12 ounces out of this for using a third. It's probably, so what's third of 60? About 5 ounces of elderberries out of 1 pound. No, what was that? Oh, sorry, can't do liquid weight and weight at the same time. They don't equal. So anyway, I used this much of elderberries and 1 pound, I think, filled about 2 quarts because they're fairly lightweight. So, you know, you save a lot of money just doing it yourself. Absolutely. And it's easy. So, Wendy, you have elderberries that you have to check and see if you can sell any. Okay. Nice. Oh, I would love to get one of those sometime. You know, the sun oven actually will do dehydrating. So I don't know, is that what you have, Wendy? Do you have a sun oven? $20 for 8 ounces. Okay. It's still a lot of money. So, yep, 4 ounces for 11 something. Okay. Star Wars Botanicals. Okay. So a third of a pint. Yeah, but see the weight, I don't know if I would have to measure it. Well, let me see. Hold on. Okay, I am going to do an experiment here for you guys because you were asking. Shot now for berries, yeah. You made your water with tincture. Oh, good, awesome. I mean, it puts a little bit of a flavor in there, but really, you know that you're getting the health benefits in there. It's like it doesn't matter. Okay, let me see if we can get here. All right, so got a pint jar. Turn my weight on. Let me see how much. Sorry, don't want this in there. Jar. So that's about a third of a jar is 2 ounces of elderberries. So
I could get, for 1 pound, I could get 8 batches of 4-ounce bottles of tincture. So that would be 24 bottles I could get for $30 of elderberries. So what's the math with that? I don't have that on hand here.
So you got, yep, 24 bottles of 4-ounce, and you said they were $11. So, you know, that's between $250 and $300 worth for $30. Oh, then the cost of your vodka, which is about $10 or something like that. So, yeah, it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. So, it's a resource in Kansas. Okay, Wildwood Cellars, they grow elderberries. There's a lot of people growing elderberries. I know. You know, as soon as the word gets out about how beneficial it is, and for building the immune system and everything, it's just like going to be like toilet paper. Yeah, 4 ounces of elderberries. Yes, that would get you 2 batches, actually. You could probably do a quart at that point. So, yeah. Oh, he built it. Oh my goodness, Wendy, that is so cool. That is great. You should get the plans for that and try to sell that or something. That would be really neat. Can you build one for me? I'm a little far away here. But yeah, absolutely using the sun for that. That's so cool. So, all right, guys. I'm going to make some eggs and have me some bacon, some breakfast here, and waiting for the other batch to get done in there. And so thank you for coming along with me today. Yes, exactly, getting the plans published. That'd be awesome. So, all right. Lori, you're in Kansas? I think, is that what you said? Anyway. But I'm going to definitely enjoy my bacon. Maybe I've got peppers too, and mushrooms, and I just might do either a stovetop frittata or an omelet. I have to think about that one. So anyway, guys, thanks for coming along. We will see you tomorrow, and I am going to be doing, I'm going to give you an update on my plants, my plant starts, as well as show you my lighting system. So we will be in a different room tomorrow, and it's going to be raining here, so that'll be a good time to be doing that. So anyway, yeah, an omelet. I haven't done an omelet for a while, so that might be good. All right, guys, take care. God bless. Love you all. Thank you so much for being here with me this morning, and always have hope. All right, bye-bye.